Several witnesses testified about the abuse in the Parker household. Neighbors heard screaming regularly. Teachers noticed bruises on Linda Parker. Ashley's English teacher said she wrote an essay about escaping a nightmare that was clearly about her home life. Dr. Patricia Morrison, a psychologist who evaluated the twins, testified about their mental state. She said both girls suffered from severe PTSD. They had anxiety, depression, and showed signs of long-term trauma. But she also said they understood right from wrong. They knew what they were planning was murder. Robert Parker's brother, Thomas Parker, testified for the prosecution. He said his brother had his problems, but he wasn't a monster. He loved his daughters. He was trying to get sober. These girls didn't give him a chance. But Linda Parker's sister, Jennifer Walsh, testified for the defense. She said Linda had called her many times crying, saying Robert had hurt her again. Jennifer had begged Linda to leave him, but Linda was scared. She had no job, no money, nowhere to go. The most damning evidence came from the twins' own words. Recorded jail calls between Amber and Ashley were played in court. In one call, Amber said, "I can't believe we actually did it." Ashley responded, "We had to. It was him or us." In another call, they discussed their defense strategy. Ashley said, "Just keep saying we were scared for our lives." Amber agreed, saying the abuse story is our only chance. The prosecution argued this showed no remorse. These girls were still manipulating the situation, trying to get away with murder. Text messages between the twins from before the murder were also presented. 1 week before, Ashley texted Amber, "Next Saturday, are you ready?" Amber replied, "I'm ready, no more pain." 3 days before the murder, Amber texted, "Did you get the gloves?" Ashley responded, "Yes, and bleach." The day before the murder, Ashley sent a final text, "Tomorrow night, I love you, sis." Amber replied, "I love you too, we can do this." The trial lasted 4 weeks. The jury deliberated for 3 days. The verdict came back, guilty on both counts of first-degree murder. When the verdict was read, both twins started crying. Their grandmother, who was sitting in the courtroom, collapsed. She had to be taken out by paramedics. Now came the sentencing phase. Because the twins were juveniles at the time of the murder, they couldn't receive the death penalty or automatic life without parole. But the prosecutor was asking for the maximum sentence allowed. Before sentencing, both twins were allowed to make statements. Amber went first. She stood up crying and said, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what we did. I think about Mom and Dad every day. I see their faces every time I close my eyes. I know sorry isn't enough. I know nothing I say can bring them back. I just want everyone to know that we